Hello guys, today I'm back to what used to be my free-to-play series, I guess. I messed up. The other day when I got home from work, what I usually do is log in on my main account. And I had one of these pop-ups. And I usually buy it on my main account. And I'm so pissed at myself for accidentally spending money on my free-to-play, because what happened was that in the morning I recorded a video. I don't usually do that. I recorded a video for my free-to-play. Then while I was editing, I was like, oh yeah, I need to buy this pop-up. I wasn't thinking clearly, and I accidentally bought a pop-up pack, and it gave me like 1k diamonds, 6 rate up letters, 6 epic letters, and some hero essence. Then I was like, oh, let's just contact the support, maybe they can refund me. But that wasn't the case. So right now you can't see the screen, but what I did was like, hey, I accidentally spent money on the wrong account, and I gave them my server and what my character name was, and I explained the pack I bought. Because first when I messaged them, they were like, we will try and help you out. I was like, oh nice, and I gave them all the information they needed. And then it basically wrote, according to what you said, the order purchased by your current account has arrived normally and they won't refund me. And then I explained again, like, hey, I accidentally spent money on the wrong server and I will spend the money on the other server anyways, so can't you just refund me and remove the resources I got for what the money I spent? And then I kind of complained about support, because they can tell the package or the transaction I did. Why can't they just remove it and give me the money back and remove the resources from in-game? I know that might be a bit complicated, but I haven't used the resources, or at that point I haven't, because I wanted to try and get that refund. So I basically gave them feedback about that. I spent hundreds, if not $1,000 on your game, and then I told them how disappointed I was from the support, and they basically, thanks for your feedback, and they apologized for the inconvenience. And then I pointed out, like, I think it's really strange that you found the transaction and you know what I received, so why can't you just remove it? Then if they have a no refund policy, why didn't they say it from the start instead of getting my hopes up? That was kind of disappointing. And then they explained the transaction and how it works, how it goes through the purchase store first and so on. They don't have the function for players to do refunds, and the only way to refund is through the purchase store. So what they requested me to do is make a refund on their side instead. And then they also sent me some more information. They were like, please note, I don't think you can see this anyways. Oh, maybe if I do this. And after gone through all that, they're like, please note that if you ask for a refund from the store, the system will reclaim the pack in form of dragon crystals from your account. That's weird, because I didn't spend dragon crystals on a pack, and they know that. Although some packs are sold at discount, in case the refund is successful, the system will reclaim the pack, the original price of Dragon Crystal, without any discount. And then they were telling us it's a mechanic to avoid any abuse of refund function, to maintain the game balance, and justice to protect normal players. And that's fair. That's really good. However, I hope this is just a translation error on their part, because if you go through the proper channels, this last part shouldn't happen. After the refund, your account will be restricted from gaming behavior and will not be able to play normally, or the account will be banned. Like, what? That's so strange. So if you're in the same position and you go through the purchase store and ask for a refund, you might actually be banned if this is true and not just a translation error. And that's really, really strange, because it would be one thing if I spent a lot of money on the game and then went to my bank and be like, hey, this is fraud, or you need to cancel this, the game scammed me, or something like that, because then you're just scamming the game or the developers. but making a proper refund through the purchase store, like they told me to do, and I still might get banned or not be able to play the game properly when I would have gone through the proper steps like they were telling me to do. Like, that's insane. Because there is actually ways where you can like go to your bank and be like, hey, and try and refund it that way. And that's understandable if they would ban me for that. Like, that's just scamming them and getting resources. Them not having a proper way to refund people, it's a bit nuts to me. And they're even telling me, I'm repeating again, they're telling me the steps I need to do to get my refund through. Even then, they might restrict my account and I will not be able to play normally, or they will just ban my entire account. Like, that's just mind-blowing, if you ask me. Then it's so strange, like, because I did this in the morning before I went to work, and there's no way to like properly close the ticket yourself or be like, hey, I'm happy, you can close it. They just be like, oh, if you don't respond in 1 hour, we're just gonna close the ticket for you. So I don't know if I could just start over the entire conversation or how this ticket system works. They need a new system, to be honest. They need a way where people can properly refund. It's been a mess up without getting punished by the game. As long as you can remove the resources they purchased, that would be one thing. But if the person have made a purchase and then spent all the resources and be like, hey, I regret this, I want my money back, then yeah. But of course, that's very hard and a very difficult question to solve because they want to avoid the abuse. But if they just remove the resources the person gained and everything they gained from it, had a proper system for that, then they wouldn't have to worry about this. And of course, that's hard to fix. But I mean, they could just look at my transactions for my entire account, see how much I spent on the game already, and be like, oh, he probably just messed up, so we should refund him, so he will keep spending in the future and be a happy customer instead. Even if you go through with the refund, you might get banned or you might get limited on your account. Like, after I spend hundreds of dollars on the game, this is what they're telling me. That's kind of disappointing. And I know my own responsibility in this. Like, I should have double checked before I spent the money, because it's my own fault for spending money when I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, this account isn't free to play anymore because I don't want to go through with the refund, because it might punish my entire account and my main account, and then I basically lost like 70 days soon of playing the game and all the money I spent on the game as well. What I'm gonna do is start a new free-to-play account. I'm just gonna make some highlight videos out of that and do more strategic like free-to-play guides for this beginning of the game. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.